Up for sale now, Vehiclemax, of a beautiful 2010 Buick Enclave CXL two-wheel drive, cocoa metallic on the outside with cashmere tan leather interior, with a factory DVD player, factory 19-inch chrome wheels, with 4 brand new tires that we just had installed with only 34,000 miles. It is still under the manufacturer's powertrain warranty. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free on our website, vehiclemax.net. Also equipped with a power tailgate, heated seats, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. We're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 is the zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the home page, there's a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. It also has parking rear sensors on the rear bumper, 4-wheel disc brakes, tire pressure monitoring sensors, and again, 4 brand new tires just put on. They got maybe a couple of tires just back, a couple of miles just back and forth to a tire shop. One of the many features in this vehicle is a remote start, and I'll demonstrate to you in just a second. The car has to be locked, and then you press this little circle here in the center and hold it for the vehicle to start, this one here. This is a real advantage, especially in the winter when it's nice and cold outside. As long as you had the heater on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so with the heater, and when it reaches enough temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. In the summer, the opposite. As long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so with the AC, and it'll cool down the car for you. When you're ready to drive off, all you got to do is unlock the vehicle, put the key in the ignition, open the switch, and you're ready to drive off. Let's go ahead and turn on the car from the remote. The car has to be locked. Press and hold. And the car the car is running right now with the doors locked. Remember, when you're ready to drive off, just unlock the vehicle, put the key in the ignition, and you're ready to drive off. If you change your mind and want to turn off the car because something came up and you're not ready to leave, or you just maybe wanted to turn on the car, let it run for a little while to warm it up or charge the battery or whatever, just press here, and the car will turn off. Car has HID lights, fog lights at the front. Let's open the power tailgate. You can open the power tailgate from the remote, as you just saw, from the switch and the inside of the car, or from just by squeezing the tailgate handle, and this is obviously only when the car is unlocked. To close it, you can close it from the remote, as you're seeing now, from the switch on the tailgate, or from the inside switch in the center console. Let's go ahead and get inside of it now and get it started again and show you the rest of the interior options. The outer mirrors are heated. Got privacy tinted glass all around. The door panels are cashmere or tan with a brown in the top, or brownstone they call it. Wood trimming, silver accent, chrome door handle. Of course, we got power mirrors, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, power windows. Got memory seats for up to 2 drivers. Got dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. Got automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise, and fog light switch also. Got a manual tilt wheel. Got also curtain side airbags on every post. The front post, the middle post, another one here on this 3rd post, and one here on the last post. That's a total of 4 curtain airbags. And we've also got seat side airbags on the front seats. Okay, so we got now 4 curtain airbags, 1 seat airbag per side. That's 5 times 2 is 10, plus the 2 front airbags. That's a total of 12 airbags. Before I sit down, let's pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been an out smoker. Got a leather wrap steering wheel with wood trimming. And let's go ahead and get inside of it finally and get it started. All right. Let's go ahead. We get the AC going. Let's make sure it's not too loud. Okay, we got a DVD playing in the back. And let's see if it's on. Give it a second so you can hear it. Let me go ahead and see if it's DVD players on back there so I can show you that it does work. It is a factory roof mounted Panasonic DVD player. Okay, as you can see, it's working perfectly. Let's go back up to the front and we'll come back to the DVD later. Alright, let's start off by checking out the mileage. It has 34,876 miles. To the right of the odometer reading, you can see that it has the outside temperature and a compass also that shows that we're pointing heading in the east direction. 2 front windows are automatic, meaning one touch. You don't have to hold the switch or the window to go down, as you can see. And as you can see, they're tinted. So let's put both front windows down so we can get a little bit of lighting for the video. Okay, we got dual climate control. Right now I got both sides at maximum, which is 60. Minimum, I should say. And let's say we can make the passenger side, let's say 65. And what that does is it makes the 2 AC vents on this side of the vehicle blow at 65. Well, this one here and this one over here will blow at 60 or maximum, or whatever it is you set it to. And a nice analog clock here in the top. Okay, you got also heated seats on both sides, obviously. The button in the bottom heats the entire seat, and that's high. You press it again for medium, one more time for low, one more time for off. The switch in the top only heats the backrest. Okay, over here you got a power tailgate switch I was telling you about. This button here is to disable the traction control. And over here is your rear washer and rear wiper. And that's this thing you get with the heated seat on both sides, not just the drivers. Got an automatic transmission with a manual shifting mode. If you look in the side of the shifter, there's got a plus and minus, and I'll show you how that works. Oh, by the way, while we're putting it in gear, I want to put the car in reverse so you can see the color rear camera. On the rear view mirror, there's an integrated camera that shows you where you're pointing or heading. And so you can, this in combination with the parking sensors comes in real handy to make sure, you don't have any accidents when you're backing up. You should always look over the shoulder anyway, but all right, so I got the car in reverse now because I want to show you how the manual shifting mode goes. We're neutral, drive, and that's how you're going to drive it 99% of the time. But if you want to make a shift manually, you go down one more notch to the L, and you see a 1 is going to come next to it. That tells you you're in first gear. If I tap on the plus, it'll shift up, all the way up to 6, as this is a 6-speed automatic transmission. If you tap on the minus, it shifts down. Every time you tap, it shifts up or down, depending on which button you press. If that doesn't interest you, all you've got to do is push the lever up to the D, and the 6-speed automatic transmission will do the shifting for you. Okay, the car is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer. I'm going to rev the engine. 3.6 liter V6. And the reason I'm doing this is just so you can see that the car's running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance soon, nothing like that. Everything is running to perfection. And the only light that you see on there is a seatbelt light, because I'm not wearing my seatbelt to shoot a video. Alright, OnStar. This vehicle is equipped with the OnStar service. But not the service. The service is something you pay separately, is the capability of using OnStar. I want to talk to you about OnStar for just a minute. OnStar has a monitoring service that has a monthly fee. To find out details on the cost, you need to go to OnStar.com. But if you buy this vehicle from us, you will get a 90-day free trial with OnStar to see if you like it or not. And after the end of the 90 days, you can cancel your subscription, and it'll be no cost to you. And let's start off by see what OnStar does. We'll talk about the major things. For example, if you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, they provide you with a 24-hour number in case you lock your keys inside your car, for example. You call that number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. If you have any kind of emergency, press the red button. The OnStar center will come on and assist you with any emergency you might have. If you're lost any directions, you can press the blue OnStar button, and they'll give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. If your check engine light comes on, they can diagnose the car remotely and tell you how to proceed to take care of the problem. They also have concierge service and many other things that they do. For more details, visit OnStar.com. Okay. We get a DVD playing in the back, but I want to put some music on, so let's go ahead and, by the way, this vehicle does have XM capability, although right now it's on also have the Bose stereo sound system. So let's go ahead and put on some music here. Let's see here. See if we can find. You can raise the volume here on the steering wheel. Lower it here. You can also mute it here. Alright. These buttons here are to navigate about your preset stations. Those are the ones that you set here yourself, which of course can be changed. Okay. Your swords button takes you from AM to FM. Right now we're in XM preview. Press it again. Takes you gives you the choices here for the DVD. So we get the DVD playing in the back, and to AM and FM and so on. This button here, this is your seek button. Takes you to the next available station. You can also, once you pair your phone, this is your Bluetooth controls here. When the phone rings, you answer it here and hang up over here, and you also have voice command over here. Your cruise control is on the left hand side. Again, leather wrap steering wheel with the wood trimming in the bottom and top. And let me go ahead and pan around the nice and slow so you can see it's in great shape. No cuts, no tears, no discoloration, no stitching coming apart. Just in really, really nice shape. In the meantime, let me remind you that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. Alright, your main glove box is over here. And there's your owner's manual and the remote for the DVD player. In the center console, you got wood trimming just as you do everywhere in the vehicle. You got it on the door panels, on the steering wheel, all throughout the instrument panel, and all the way across the dash, and on every door panel, front and rear. Alright, you got cup holders here in the center, and you got an armrest here that slides back and forth. And you have storage here. By pressing here, you got a mini little storage here. If you slide this back, you can also access this storage over here that has coin slots and another slots here for like pens or your phone. And this can be removed in case you spill something on there. You can have it cleaned outside. Down there, it's hard to reach from here, but it's your you gotta see if we can get a little bit of lighting in here for you. Down here is your you can't really see it. It's a USB port, okay, and then you get a nice deep storage down there, as you can see. All right, let's move on to the. Well, let me put this back here. Just plops right in there. All right, we'll move on to the back. All right, let's go ahead and turn off the vehicle here. If I missed something, you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. You can reach me at 305-218-5462. Here's something else I forgot. The home link or universal garage door opener, where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a gated community. And you also got map lights. You got vanity mirrors with lighting on both sides, obviously. All right, let's move on to the back. You got bucket seats in the front, a full bench in the middle, and a full bench in the rear for a total of 8 passengers. You can put 2 in the front, 3 in the middle, that's 5, and 3 more in the back, and they all have over the shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger, which uses this belt that comes off the roof over there, and it buckles around the side. Alright, you got anchors for your baby cart seat. There are 2 on each side of the vehicle, 2 over there and 2 here. To gain access to the rear, it's nice and simple. You pull up in this handle, the seat bottom will flip forward, and the seat will slide along this track that you see here to give you nice and easy access to the 3rd row seat. In the back of the center console, the middle row passengers can control the fan speed, where it flows, the temperature. You got headphone jacks for obviously for headphones, so you can listen to the DVD on your headphones. You can change the source. Remember AM, FM, XM, all that stuff. You can seek back, seek forward. Here's your power. You can move from programming about your preset stations. You can control the volume and the tuning. In the back of the center console, you also have a video input. So if you could power it through this cigarette lighter adapter, excuse me, okay, or through this 110 or 115, I think it is, just like you have at your house. So if you could power it through here, you got a video input here. You can watch it right up here on your factory DVD player. You got also integrated map lights up there. Got AC vents on either side for the mid-row passengers, and another set of AC vents and fog and map lights for the rear row passengers. Remember, I was telling you get curtain side airbags on every post, the front post, and there's also one on the rear post back there. On the sides here you got cup holders and trays. Alright, let's move on all the way to the back. By the way, the rear door panels, as I was telling you before, they're just like the ones in the front, two-tone with the wood trimming, the silver accent here, and the chrome door handle. It does have the child lock protection. I'll show you how that works. Stick a key in there or a screwdriver, give it half a twist to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open the door is the outer handle. To re-engage for adults or bigger kids, just give it a half twist back to the right, and this handle will start working again. Got the factory floor mats, and these floor mats have anchors so they don't slide around, you know. Alright, let's move on to the cargo area. By the way, all the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. All their chrome trimming is in good shape. It's not pitted or peeled or cracked. These are the parking sensors I was telling you about. There are 4, 2 on each side of the bumper. Again, it's the CXL version. Right rear tail light, perfect shape. Got a rear wiper, rear window defroster, the little orange lines that heat your rear glass so you can take the fog out. This is the color camera that we were looking at it before. As long as the vehicle's unlocked, you can squeeze this handle here and the tailgate will open up. Clearly, when the vehicle's locked, it won't open, otherwise anybody can get inside your car. The third row bench seat is a 60-40 seat. You got 60% on this side and 40% on that side, and this seat can be folded down flat by pulling on this handle. You pull up in the handle here and the headrest is gonna pop, and then you just push it forward and it lays down, as you can see, completely flat. To lift it up, you simply grab this handle here, pull it toward you, it locks into place. It has a little Velcro here in the back so it doesn't dangle around, and then the headrest, you just pop it manually up. And of course, as you can see, I did one side and not the other. You can do both sides, but the cool thing about being independent is that if you do one side and not the other, you can still use the seating capability on one side. Let's go ahead and, by the way, you got a cigarette lighter adapter back here. Let's go ahead and close this up here. Come around to the passenger side, and then we'll go ahead and conclude the video. Right rear door panel, same way, two-tone with the wood trimming. Of course, you got the child lock protection on this side. I'm sure by now you noticed that none of the panels have any cuts, no cracks, no burn holes, none of the speaker covers is damaged. So I was telling you, you get anchors on each side here. Let me give you a look at the headliner from a different angle here so you can see it's in great shape. No cuts, no tears, no burn holes. All right, let's come around to the passenger front. Right front door panel, same way, two-tone. Again, you get the Bose stereo sound system. Like I was telling you before, you get a dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support, not just on the driver's side, but as you can see on the passenger side. I want to go ahead and talk to you about financing for just a minute. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credit. If you live a long distance away and you're concerned about the financing, you want us to go ahead and get you pre-approved, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you see a silver tab that says apply for credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.